On the field, we are going to have the X-Men in blue and Classy in orange. SC9 and Doodle for the X-Men, ISO and Roden for Classy. And we are underway here in this Elite Final. Elite 4-2s this season is, I believe, like GC... It's probably C3 to GC1, if not GC1 to GC2. It's in that range, so we're going to see a little bit quicker play than we saw with the prospect here. Dunk there from the SC9 is going to be dangerous. Roden, no boost, just getting up in the way. SC9 dunked away by ISO, and now the counterattack from Roden. He's still at 0, so Doodle will have the easy clear, but Roden will get that boost steal. He's going to look for his teammate in the middle, not able to quite connect. ISO off the backboard. Roden's going to turn, trying to beat SC9 to this one, but he won't be able to get there in time. Doodle an opportunity to turn here, but ISO with the boost steal. It'll be saved away. Doodle low boost still, gets that middle boost. ISO beats him to it off the backboard, but a nice defensive demo by SC9. Now we'll be looking for his teammate downfield. Roden will turn this one back. It's going to be wide. Off the backboard. And Doodle with the counterattack opportunity here. SC9 is just going to take a wide route here, looking for the pass. And Doodle off the corner. Bouncing down inside the box. SC9 up. ISO with the clear. Doodle still lurking. He's there. Roden with the goal line save. We're still tied at 0. We move through a minute and a half played here in game number 2. They're going to keep feeling each other out through, even though this is game number 2. It's the first game that they've played against each other. So, still feeling each other out a little bit. With 2s, you want to make sure you minimize as many silly, easy mistakes as you can. Obviously, that goes for all, competitive things in general, but especially in Rocket League, and especially when you have less people on the field. Just a boost miss or a poor rotation can be so much more punishing than it is in 3s when you've got an extra man behind you to back you up. Roden attempting to get that one down past SC9, but very quickly to that one. Doodle's going to take that one off the mid-wall, and it'll be dunked back in by Roden. Doodle's going to keep it in the corner. Gets the boost from ISO. One-on-one, Roden trying to get in front of that pass, and he will. Boost steal in the corner. Doodle takes it away. ISO looking for the read on the bounce. Patient play here. Doodle takes it from him. Roden taking his time, trying to wait to see what SC9's got for him. Grabs that corner boost, gets around the demo. A little bit of a heavier touch than I think Roden would have liked there, but he's going to tap it mid, and Doodle has the clear away, as well as the boost grab. Another touch to the middle for Doodle. SC9 is there before ISO. Awkward bounce here, cleared away by Roden. We're past halfway, and we're still tied at 1. Shot wide from Roden there. ISO's going to get up for it, tapping it back outside, corner of the box, making the X-Men retreat just a little bit. SC9 on that read. Doodle's going to tap it high, backwards. SC9 off the backboard. Doodle's there for the read underneath the defender, and the X-Men finally are going to break the deadlock. 1:50 left to play, and the X-Men have a 1-0 lead. Nice aggression here from the X-Men, managing to get both defenders up in the air and finally able to break through. 1-0 lead in the game, 1-0 lead in the series now for the X-Men. SC9 off the backboard, not able to find the read. Doodle's going to be there quickly. Shot is wide. Angle closed out well by the defense. ISO going to chip that one high. And getting it around SC9. Looking for one more flick high off the backboards. The pass to Roden. And a team play from the Classy, named after the Classy flick, is going to get them back even. A minute and a half left here in game number 1. The franchises here represented are the Comic Crusade and Flix 101. Comic Crusade in blue, Comic Crusaders, pardon me, in blue, and Flix 101 in orange, GM'd by Titan and Cozy Boy. Doodle's going to take that one off the ceiling, but SC9 is just going to pull off. ISO looking to set up a solo play, dunking that one around. Roden's going to have an opportunity here to squeeze it under. He won't be able to get there, but ISO is prime positioning to slot that one home on the cleanup, and now the lead swings in favor of Classy, trying to negate this one-game advantage that the X-Men came into this series with. Doodle and ISO together on the kickoff. It's going to go straight out. The shot on frame for Roden, saved by SC9. Good boost grab by SC9 there after the touch from Doodle. He's going to play it wide. Over one. Opportunity there for the X-Men, but they don't convert. Roden going all the way to that corner boost, and Doodle just not quite close enough. Roden and ISO both going for that one, so a little bit of a wasted offensive opportunity, unless ISO can turn it into something, but it'll be saved away easily by SC9. Roden taking that one down. Doodle a little awkward. He's got boost to get back to it and space to work with. But a nice bump there by Roden. Doodle still with it. The flick not quite hard enough. SC9 taking his time getting there. Pouncing it out to the middle. Doodle on it. Oh, the crossbar is not kind. And SC9 dives for the demo. Opening it up just a little bit. Double commit's going to give an opportunity. A little bit of space here for Classy. And Doodle's going to take that one away. SC9, that's the wrong direction, my guy. You're going back into your own end. Only 10 seconds left is not what you want. And that's just going to drop in. And Roden clears it out. ISO, the icing on the cake, the dagger in the back. And Classy poised to take game number 1 and draw themselves level in this series, negating that 1-goal advantage from the X-Men that they get received for being the higher seed. The winner's bracket, actually. Nothing to do with the seeding, but just to do with the double elim. Instead of doing a bracket reset in the finals, we decided to do a best-of-7 with a 1-game advantage. Just giving that winner's bracket team the reward for making it all the way. And now that reward negated by Classy, who is balling out there through that one. Pretty even scoreline across these two teams, but the shot differential, the tail of the tape for Classy here. 11 shots to X-Men's 5. And even with 6 saves on the board, X-Men just not able to stand up to the offensive onslaught of Classy. Pinned into their own end. Roden doing a lot of the heavy lifting with 7 shots. ISO with 4 behind him. A cycle each for the Classy, pulling out the bicycle for the team. And X-Men just going to have to try to turn that aggression a little bit more downfield and not wait on it quite as much. Going to try to get some of that offense going in their own direction, but very much still in this one. Tied at 1 apiece. And we're going to move into the second game played on stream, which is technically game 3. I'm going to give Classy their little dot. And they're just going to get into it. They know the drill. Same lineup. Same guys on the pitch. SC9 and Roden together. ISO's going to chip it around him. He's got a little bit of boost to work with, trying to see if he can get Doodle to bite. The shot bar down on the flick from Classy. Flicks 101 living up to their name here. And ISO putting his team in the lead with 6 seconds gone. A great solo play from ISO. The isolation play, if you will. We're going to get into the basketball terms. The ISO man there. ISO slotting that one home under the crossbar. And now Roden quickly to that one. SC9's going to carry this one across. Doodle waiting for the receive. We've got one more touch, but ISO is patiently waiting. A whole full tank of boost to work with. Into the corner. Roden's up, and Classy off to a hot start. Already almost equaling their goal totals from the entirety of game 1. They've got 2 goals, and we've not even had 30 seconds gone yet. The sauce from ISO into the center for Roden. He can shoot, he can score, and he can pass. ISO, the leading man for Classy right now. And X-Men not off to the start that you would have liked to see from them. Doodle not able to get on the end of that one. Roden's going to be there to bang at center. Doodle over to SC9, trying to get it back mid. A nice shot off the sidewall. But ISO, he's got the save too. He shoots, he scores, he passes, and he saves. Now Roden leading the attack downfield. Not able to get the boost, but centering this one high out of the corner of the wall there. Roden dunking both defenders. And not even a minute is gone. And the Classy have got a 3-goal lead. Roden absolutely demolishing, using up every inch of that box and dunking both defenders for X-Men. What a play from him there, opening the goal wide up for his teammate to be able to slot it home. Now Doodle and SC9 have got some work to do to be able to get themselves back in this game. Nice bump there. SC9's going to put it high for Doodles, looking to try to turn it in, but he's not able to get on the end of it. Roden is going to have a wide open net to shoot at. Doodle going for that one like it was the threes game, and Roden not even, they're not even thinking about trying to make this, you know, they don't want to score the flashy goals. They just want to put them in. As many goals as they can score, just absolutely demolishing the X-Men right now. And on kickoff goal, man, nothing's bouncing right for the X-Men here. Roden on the kickoff. ISO, just a great 50, and Roden just chases it all the way down in, taps it across the line, and 5-0 lead now for Classy. SC9 almost finding the kickoff goal of his own there, and just a little bit wide. ISO patient. Gets it over Doodle, but demoed for his efforts. Doodle's going to look for a touch here. Back to the center. Passing opportunity. SC9 not able to get there in time. ISO on the spawn from the demo. Able to get in front of the shot. Taking that one away from Doodle. SC9 has the catch. Gets it over one. Looks like Doodle bumped in to Roden there. Now ISO easy clear off the backboard. Looking for the follow-up, but he'll leave it for Roden. SC9 faked out of his shoes by Roden. Just SC9's tires are all over the pitch. He doesn't know where his socks went. Roden undressing the man in the middle of the field. And it's just too easy for Classy right now. They are looking comfortable. We're not even 2 minutes gone here in game number one, and it has been all Classy all the time here. And X-Men just have been struggling to get anything going. An opportunity on a demo play on the last passage there. Not able to get it in. SC9's pass a little bit wide. ISO just waiting, saving that one out of the corner of the goal. Doodle's going to take this one up the sidewall, looking for one more, trying to get something going, but Roden takes it away from him on the back wall. ISO into the box. Roden not able to find it. X-Men finally on the board, but now they've set themselves up for the dreaded Brazil as we approach halftime. But finally, what's with this replay camera? Why was it so just stuck in that corner? No matter. We continue on. Halftime, 6-1 is the scoreline, and the Brazil, just like that, 7-1 as the words come out of my mouth. Off of the kickoff, Roden reads his own win and just beats Doodle dead to rights on this one. 7-1, just past halftime for Classy. They have looked fantastic, and you cannot tell at all that they're the lower bracket team in this matchup. They are looking dominant, and X-Men have got to be worried about their prospects for the rest of this series. Over to the corner now. Roden's going to wait into the corner. He's going to grab the boost. Nice positioning there on the 50, keeping himself between the ball and the goal. But SC9 will take it away. Not able to get onto the ball at all there. Roden's going to have the clear, but only as far as Doodle right past that boost pad. ISO not able to get there, but the bumps, the team bumps for the X-Men, and it might just bounce in. Can't get on the save. 8-1 now for the Classy. Just Classy, not the Classy. And yeah, no, that's just unfortunate there for the X-Men. They're bumping themselves in their in the offensive half and just not able to get back in time. And ISO and Roden have been all over the pitch, just taking advantage of every mistake. Doodle's touch down, not really productive there. SC9 too quick to that one, but able to get back in front of it. Roden will put it into the corner off the 50. ISO doesn't have the read. SC9 might have the counter here. It will roll in. So now we go from the Brazil to the Barca. 8-2 the scoreline. A minute and a half left. I mean, I don't want to say that it's impossible for X-Men to come back in this one. It isn't. I think mathematically they still could rally back from 6 down, but it's really not looking promising for them, especially not with how dominant the Classy have been here through 3.5 minutes. Roden's going to get up, take that one away from Doodle. ISO looking for the catch. He'll take it up the sidewalk, stalling a little bit past one. And then Roden's going to grab this one on the air dribble. Can't get it under Doodle. Doodle passed one. Off the backboard. There's the shot from SC9, but it's wide. Doodle with a fake challenge. ISO out of position a little bit. SC9 on the challenge with Roden. And Doodle with another dunk there. A minute left here. ISO's got a wide open net. He turns it on. 9-2 for the Classy. A bloodbath, a blowout. We almost saw a game in the Prospect Series go this way, but it ended up being 6-5 after one team being down by 3. This one not looking like it's going to be a scoreline that will be close at the end. I'm predicting an 8-goal separation between these two. I think that Classy have got one more in them, but maybe not. A 6-goal now. 6-goal differential as Doodle cleans up off of SC9's shot there. ISO and Roden just awkward, not quite able to get there in time. But hey, 6 goals. You're going to take that all the way to the bank. A kickoff goal. That's the second kickoff goal, and now a 5-goal separation between these two. I said 8 goals, and I cursed it. But hey, 45 seconds left. Like I said, it's still possible. Like, they still could come back. They score 5 more kickoff goals. They could, have an opportunity, but how often do you see that at GC? Rarely, if ever. Doodle looking for the flip reset, but Roden just takes it away. A nice rollout for him, and he's going to tap it home. 10 goals, double digits now for Classy. 6 goals up, 29 seconds left. And they are still comfortable. It's not like anything has changed. This has been Classy's game to lose since, the first 30 seconds. Like, this has been Classy wire to wire. Doodle deleted it off the field. You've got to be a little tilted by that one. Roden will take that away from SC9. ISO on the end of this one, pulling off. Doodle had the clear. ISO with the touch. Doodle still on it, not able to flick it to the middle. But SC9 will be there. Doodle and ISO both there. Tapping it back out was Doodle, but SC9 is a little bit too close. And maybe one more for the road. Roden couldn't turn it in. We'll see a 6-goal spread between these two teams. Classy, the clinic offensively. They are in game number 2, or game number 3. Game number 2 on stream. Game number 3 in the series. And you expect to see a 10-4 differential here. Like, obviously the score is huge. The swing on the score is massive. But the shot differential really isn't that wide. There's only 2 shots separating these teams. So it really comes down to just X-Men shot selection not quite being on, because Classy only has 3 saves. Only 2 shots separating these teams. I'm honestly shocked to see that there's only 2 shots separating these teams. I was expecting it to be some bonkers spread like 20-6, but it's only 12-10 on the spread for the shot differential. And Classy just absolutely dominating that one there. And we are going to go into the next game. Classy have went from being down a game from the jump to being up a game. A great position to be in as a lower bracket team. A game on the winner bracket team. And we're underway. Game number 3 on stream. Game number 4 for the series. Roden taking his time in the corner there. Doodle was on it quickly. It looked like a card change from Doodle as well. He went from the Octane to the Fennec. Roden off the backboard looking for the double. It's just a little wide. And ISO not able to get there for the cleanup. Roden will slow that one down. A nice touch. And SC9 is going to carry this one out to the midfield where he'll get the boost and stay with the ball. ISO not able to pull him off, but able to get in front of the shot from Doodle and get the bump on the follow-up. He's going to carry this one out to midfield. Doodle was first there, back into the blue half. The back pass. SC9 banging this one towards the net. ISO on the save, demoed for his troubles. But Roden will bang this one back the other way. SC9 got to make the touch. He'll clear it out. Roden into the center, grabs the boost. SC9 carries this one down. ISO's there. Doodle, not the greatest touch. Roden's going to turn it back in, but Doodle, nice turn, able to make the save. Back in the center it goes. Roden and Doodle coming together, and SC9 just barely edging that one outside of the goal. And we stay level at 0, looking more like game 1 than game 2, that is for sure. SC9 into the corner. Doodle will grab the boost, take it up the wall. Out over midfield. Doodle looking for the flip reset. He's going to look for the bump as well when ISO's there to support his teammate. Doodle got the boost steal, but Roden will take it away. A wide open goal on the other end for Classy now. Boost steal, bump opportunity, not converting. And now we go back the other way just like that. An opportunity here. SC9 in the center. Doodle, no doubter. Wide open, and the X-Men back in form, back on top. 1-0, 3:18 left to play here in game number 3. Pleth and Catless, take your scrims debate somewhere else. You're clogging my chat. ISO's looking for the save here. He'll take it away. Roden dunking that one, keeping it moving into the blue. ISO, the bounce shot, saved by Doodle. Roden's going to rip that one. Doodle read it all the way in. ISO with a dunk. SC9 will be first there. He's going to bang it down, looking for the pass to Doodle off the backboard. SC9's there, but the shot is wide. Now Roden on it. Has to go quick. He's got a man on his tail. Doodle with a power clear out of the corner, switching fields. And ISO will grab that boost and put it back to the middle. Roden, he's got an opportunity. Soft floater and the finger roll right outside of the box. ISO and Roden throwing a little bit of the switcheroo. Nobody knows where that shot's coming from. And we're level just outside halftime. A considerably different look than we saw in the last game. Much more even series, much more even play. The passing play trying to come out there. Not able to convert. ISO's going to take that one away from SC9. Doesn't have a whole lot of boost, so he's just going to bang it downfield. SC9 got to make the save. Not the greatest save, but not ready for that one was Roden. Doodle out to the midfield. SC9 looking to get it. The bump not on for Doodle, and SC9's got to make, or ISO has to make the clear. You would think with only 4 players on the team, it would be easier to keep who is who straight. It's not. The shot from ISO saved to the corner by SC9. Doodle over that one a little bit, and the massive dunk posterized. Roden takes that one all the way to the back of the net. Doodle thought he made the right choice here, taking this across the front of his goal, but Roden says, no, sir, you best take that the other way. Plows it into the corner. 2-1 now for the Classy. They're trying to get themselves a 2-1 or a 3-1 lead in the series, a 2-game lead in the series. Great bump by ISO there. Played a little bit of small ball in the corner. Doodle all the way across the net of the goal, the mouth of the goal. That was the word I was looking for. Roden over to the side. SC9 back into the blue corner. Doodle will be hounded by ISO. We've seen this before. And Roden is there. Is he going to make him pay for the miscue in front of the net again? No, Doodle will have the save. Doodle with a flip over one. SC9 will drive it into the corner. Bounce is favorable for Roden, and Doodle doesn't have the touch. Wide open goal. Roden coast to coast on the mistake from Doodle. And now a 2-goal lead for Classy. They're trying to win this one to put themselves on match point. 1 minute and 4 seconds left. Still a lot of time for the X-Men to come back in this game. And if they can't, they still have a little bit more time left in the series as well. Roden on the slow kickoff. ISO first there. Shot on frame. Doodle can't get there. And a 3-goal lead now with a minute left for the Classy. They're running away with this one again. Great kickoff strategy here. ISO just waiting for that one to drop right to him. Doodle a little bit too far out. Overcommitting and not quite enough. Just in a no man's land, and it goes right over his head. 1 minute left here. ISO a little bit awkward on the kickoff there. It looked like he was trying to set up the fast kickoff and messed up his flip. Doodle doesn't have the touch in the middle, so it drops to SC9, and Roden, another miss from Doodle, is going to take this one all the way back into the blue corner. Nothing critical, but not what you want to see if you're trying to come back. A big save from Doodle there. Roden turns this one into the middle. SC9 a miscue on the back wall. Doodle bails him out. ISO back onto the backboard. Stopped by Doodle. A little bit miscue on a shadow defense there from Classy, but they managed to regroup. SC9 looking to set something up off the sidewall here. Doodle was looking for the bump. He couldn't get there in time. The timing just not quite there. And now 10 seconds left. The demo from ISO just disrespectful. Roden up off the backboard. They're just going to let them clear this one out. They've got the win. They're bringing themselves to match point. Classy looking to come from the lower bracket and to secure themselves a championship. They've got to win one more. They've been given their dot. They have 3. They only need 4. I see you guys talking about who carried who in this one. I really don't know if I could say. I think it's really been even. Like, even with the massive amount of goals scored in that second game, it was an even split on the offensive end. Like, and the goals scored definitely paint a picture of offensive dominance, but I really think that it's a split between the two of them. If I had to pick an MVP between the two of them, I couldn't. I mean, I think that Roden looked really good in that last game. I think that ISO has looked good on both sides of the ball, all phases of the game. Here's a nice touch from Roden down to ISO. He's going to try to bang it on frame off the backboard. Doodle will take it away. Roden high onto the backboard. SC9 is going to tap it down. ISO is there. Doodle has the clear, looking for his teammate downfield. SC9 shot wide. Roden's going to put this one back down. A little bit of boomer ball going on here. Match point. Doodle down into the middle. SC9 couldn't get there in time. Going to put this one high onto the backboard. And now ISO looking to take this one downfield. Up all the way. Gonna bounce it down. Chicks, I see you. I will get you in, I promise. ISO's gonna take this one into the corner. Down into the center of the field here, but SC9 will have the clear. And Roden's gonna collect here in the corner. SC9 there quickly. ISO easy save. Bouncing it high. Doodle on the half flip, retreating back into his own end. ISO's there. The pass just not quite on, and now we're gonna go the other way. SC9 off the backboard here, trying to get something going here. We're still tied, 3 minutes and 40 seconds. Dropping that one down. ISO's there. Not able to get there in time was Doodle, and ISO's going to put his team up by 1. Chicksa, hi, how are you doing? I'm good. What's up? Moose is here too. Got it. I'm casting. Yeah. What do you guys need from me, if anything? Okay, checking in. I am casting. We're currently in like game number 5 of the series, so you guys aren't in the lobby though. That's the problem. ISO rips this one. Oh yeah, solo casting all day, every day. And if you would like to get in here for the last 3 minutes and 11 seconds of this series, because right now it's really looking like it's going to go to... Actually, I don't want you to join in while they're playing, because that's a no-no. So we're just going to keep it like this for now. I would say yes. I can stream my POV so you guys can see at least, yes. It has really been all Classy. If you guys haven't seen any of it, that has been Classy for pretty much the entire time. I mean, X-Men have a win, but it's the win that was gifted to them by the league for being the winners bracket person, the winners bracket team. So they haven't won a game in this series yet. It has been all Classy all day, and they are up 2-0 just past halftime here, and now they're up 3-0. ISO sniping that inside corner. And it has been dominant for them. 2 minutes and 33 seconds left in game number 5. And what amounts to a gentleman's sweep now for the Classy. And X-Men just haven't been able to get anything going. They've played a couple games close, but they've also gotten absolutely blown out in one or two. So just a tale of two stories here for these guys. Roden's going to chip this one high. I saw Doodle go all the way over to the corner boost, and Roden, he has been all over the pitch. He's scored so many goals, and 4-0 now for Classy. They are looking poised to take this one in sweeping fashion. Technically, it is an upset because the Classy are the lower bracket team. But as far as records go, I honestly am not sure if, like, statistically this would have been the upset. It absolutely has not looked like it. It has been dominant from Classy the entire time. So if it is a statistical upset, I would be shocked. I think that Classy have looked fantastic. And if they dropped down to the lower bracket on just a fluke game, I wouldn't be hugely surprised. Here's another goal from ISO, calling it before it even goes in because the cut was just that good. Nobody in goal, and ISO just walks it in after slicing and dicing his way through the defense. 5-0 now for Classy. And again, I said it in game number 2. That was a 10-4 win for Classy. You know, it's not over. There's still an opportunity that X-Men could come back, but they don't have a goal. And Classy have just been doing whatever they wanted this entire series. Doodle's going to try to start something here, but he won't get on it. And this one might just drop in for ISO, and it will. The demoralizer 6-0 from ISO out of midfield on the dunk. And this game, I think this series, this championship, is as good as done. As much as I am pained to say it, I really think that it's just kind of is the way that it goes. Bounce down there from Doodle. SC9 grabs that mid boost, and the shot is there, but wide. Doodle demos Roden, but ISO's going to have a collect here. He's got one to beat, gets it over SC9, and an opportunity here. He might leave it. Just not able to get to it in time. Doodle clears it off the backboard. Roden's going to take this one high off the sidewall. And ISO's there to put it back into the blue half. Doodle with the catch. Great shadow defense from Roden. No boost. SC9 misses that one off the ceiling. Roden and ISO are going to turn it back downfield. SC9 puts this one in the corner. Doodle with the catch. Roden touches that one. Tries to get another one, but Doodle with a nice 50 to keep it in the corner. And a second touch on the exit. Gets it past ISO, but doesn't grab the mid boost, so he's got to turn around and alleviate some pressure. ISO's going to bang that one down. SC9 will have the catch. 45 seconds left here in game number 5. Match point. Roden not able to get there in time. Doodle will have the clear. And now the counterattack begins for X-Men, trying to get something on the board. Doodle, the Doomsday off the backboard. He manages to get his team on the board. They set themselves up to get Brazil'd again, but hey, a goal is better than no goals, even if it is a Brazil. So Doodle doing a great job keeping the ball close on the backboard there, and he gets his team a 1 in the blue box. 30 seconds left. We're at the point where I think we can pretty much call this one done and dusted. And we're just going to play it out. ISO looking to get it mid to Roden. Doodle will have the save away. Doodle pounding this one downfield. ISO's going to turn, chip it back over midfield. Doodle taking it over to the sidewall. 10 seconds left now. Roden shadowing back, taking it away from SC9. They don't want to let the Brazil happen again, and it's not looking like it will. SC9's going to carry this one up the sidewall. Doodle's already done. So that'll be it. Just like that, everybody. Classy in the most dominant fashion I think I've ever seen on a final stream in my time in RSC, which has been a while now. Classy with the 4-0, 4-1, technically, sweep of X-Men. They are your RSC 2v2 Season 1 Elite Tier champions. Big ups to ISO and Roden, absolutely playing out of their minds for this final. And X-Men, you showed up, you played a couple close, you got blown out a couple, but you played through all 4 games, and you didn't give up all the way through, which is to be commended. And big props on a great season. To get all the way to the finals is huge as well.